A full 60-second timeout. Foul, 21, Lydia Andrews, her third, team fifth.
The foul was up to 21, Hastings. And it's a 16-point lead again at 43-27. Biggest lead of the ball game now.
Cougar foul, number 10, Sydney Freeman, her third, team sixth. Oak Hill foul, 33, Adriana Trexler, her second, team fifth. Rebound bucket.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
expertise, resources, commitment. At Sullivan Financial, we offer a team approach to financial planning, offering you a broader scope of expertise than you will likely find in any one person. Clients are our main priority, which is why we work to understand your unique circumstances and ultimately create a distinctive plan that provides a roadmap for your financial journey. Located in Mitchell, Indiana, they can be reached at 812-849-2670. That's 812-849-2670.
In 2012, the Washington County Community Foundation began working on its next big initiative, Education Matters. The goal of Education Matters is to increase the educational attainment of adults residing in our county. The initial focus has centered on adults with some college and no degree. With the assistance of scholarships and a peer mentoring program, the foundation began helping adults return to college to complete their degree or obtain a certification in 2013. Realizing that strength lies in numbers, Washington County partnered with Clark, Floyd, Harrison, and Scott counties to create Education Matters Southern Indiana. This initiative continues to build.
United Producers, Inc. We are the largest livestock marketing company in the world. We currently have 17 auction markets and 23 direct buying stations across Indiana, Kentucky, Ohio, Michigan, Tennessee, and Illinois. Our goal is to market your livestock to maximize your dollar while implementing animal safety procedures. To find your local market, visit our website at uproducers.com or contact Ryan Batt at 812-620-0769. Again, that is 812-620-0769. Farmer owned, farmer values.
Is your ride not as reliable as it used to be? Eddie Gilstraps is the place to go. With 80 years in the auto industry, we know how to get things done. At Eddie Gilstrap Motors, we have an unbeaten level of commitment to buyers, unmatched customer service, a wide array of new and used inventory, and various financing options are just a few of the ways in which we serve our customers. Give us a call at 877-227-9421. That's 877-227-9421, or just visit our website. Lynx Clothing and Shoes is proud to support West Washington Senator football and wish them a great season. Stop by and see us for all your school fan gear. We offer a wide variety of tees, hoodies, hats, and more. We also offer custom screen printing and embroidery for your team, business, or event. We are conveniently located on the north side of the Salem Square and have been serving our community for over 15 years. Our hours are Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, and on Saturdays, they're 9 to 3. Stop in or call us at 812-883-4154. That's 812-883-4154. Shop local and save.
As your American Family Insurance agent, Michael Long can offer you dependable auto, home, business, and life insurance, as well as other insurance products. He's big enough to serve and small enough to care. His team and their unique backgrounds, trainings, and experiences have prepared them well to help meet your insurance needs. Additionally, as residents of your community, they understand how important it is to be there for you. Together, they are building strong partnerships that help everyone succeed. When it comes to your car insurance, you deserve more than a card tucked in your glove box. That's why American Family Car Insurance goes beyond a piece of paper or an app to give you smart, customized coverage and real peace of mind. No matter how your life changes, you can feel comfortable you will have the right auto insurance protection and support every step of the way. Not sure how much or what type of coverage is right for you? Michael Long is the person to talk to.
If you talk and they will hear you.
We all want our kids to grow up safe and healthy, so we show them how. And we tell them with honest conversations that let them know what we expect. Not just one time, but every chance we get. That's especially important when it comes to alcohol and other drugs. Kids not only need to know the dangers and how to avoid them, they need to hear it often from you. And when it comes to pain medications, opioids, they need to know that they should never be taken without a prescription and never shared with friends or family. It's dangerous and illegal. So talk with your kids and guide them through the challenges of growing up safe and healthy. Because when you talk, they hear you. For more information about talking with your kids about underage use of alcohol and other drugs, visit underagedrinking.samhsa.gov.
So talk, they hear you. You can do it if you try.
Are you looking for a great HVAC person that's also local? Somebody who's from here in Southern Indiana? Then look no further than Mike Busick and Busick Mechanical Services, located in Paoli, Indiana. They offer a wide variety of services, including not only maintenance, but repairs on all of your heating and cooling needs. Got an ice maker on the fritz? They can help you with that. How about a commercial chiller or freezer? They've got your back. Is your boiler on the fritz? They can help you with that too. They even work on outdoor furnaces. Best of all, they're located right here in Paoli, Indiana. Give Mike a call at 812-498-1736. Don't worry, Mike Busick knows every aspect of the HVAC maintenance inside and out. Mike is a problem solver and can get all your equipment up and running like new. Whether it's summer or winter, then Mike is your guy. Busick Mechanical Services, HVAC done right, Paoli, Indiana.
812-498-1736.
In 2012, the Washington County Community Foundation began working on its next big initiative, Education Matters. The goal of Education Matters is to increase the educational attainment of adults residing in our county. The initial focus has centered on adults with some college and no degree. With the assistance of scholarships and a peer mentoring program, the foundation began helping adults return to college to complete their degree or obtain a certification in 2013. Realizing that strength lies in numbers, Washington County partnered with Clark, Floyd, Harrison, and Scott counties to create Education Matters Southern Indiana. This initiative continues to build.
United Producers Inc. We are the largest livestock marketing company in the world. We currently have 17 auction markets and 23 direct buying stations across Indiana, Kentucky, Ohio, Michigan, Tennessee, and Illinois. Our goal is to market your livestock to maximize your dollar while implementing animal safety procedures. To find your local market, visit our website at uproducers.com or contact Ryan Batt at 812-620-0769. Farmer owned, farmer values.
At Eddie Gilstrap, our customers are family. Rated in the top 6% nationwide in Ford dealers, we pride ourselves on our no-pressure environment, honesty, and integrity. Come see us today and discover why we're different. Eddie Gilstrap Motors.
Lynx Clothing and Shoes carries a wide variety of items from name brand clothing and shoes to sports apparel and sporting goods. We offer custom screen printing and embroidery, free gift wrapping, alternations, and layaway. Our hours are Monday through Thursday, 9 to 5:30, Friday, 9 to 6, and Saturday, 9 to 5. We are conveniently located on the north side of the Salem Square. We are a family-owned and operated business. Stop by and see us today. 812-883-4154.
Michael Long with American Family Insurance offers auto, home, business, farm, and life insurance, which includes motorcycles, boats, ATVs, UTVs, classic and antique autos, renters, manufactured homes, rentals, along with event coverage such as weddings, golf hole-in-ones, conferences, and much, much more. He's licensed in Indiana, Ohio, and Florida. For more information, look him up on Facebook to see insurance tips and to sign up for his agency giveaways. Michael Long, American Family Insurance, all your protection under one roof.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to West Washington live stream on WWSR, also on YouTube. Would like to thank Jamie Sullivan with Raymond James Financial Services for that pregame show. Also like to thank Gilstrap Motors and Salem Card Show for sponsoring our scoreboard tonight. We had a little bit of some small technical difficulties, but we're live to you now. Kickoff was from the Crawford County Wolfpack to the Senators, and they're working their first drive right now.
Right, Senators going downfield. Already pick up a pretty good gain for the Senators. That is 32, which is Tyler Miller breaking across the 20-yard line. So Senators' first drive looking good here. Senators really looking to get some momentum going heading into sectional. They've got Salem next week and then go into sectional play. So looking to get some offense really going for them.
Yeah, Craig, it's going to be a great evening. I was just looking at the weather there. It looks like it's about 65 degrees outside right now. I'm sure these boys are feeling it, and they feel great tonight.
First pass for the Senators. That's a reception out wide by Hayden Morrow. Picks up about 8 on that one.
Yeah, looks like it's going to be probably about 4th and 2 here. We'll see how the Senators can convert, maybe get that 1st and goal. About 4th and 3.
Yeah, our scoreboard's a little off down there. So
yeah.
Senators come back set under center. One back in the backfield, that is Tyler Miller, I believe. They give to him, try to get him out wide. Gets caught, drugged down.
Number 28.
Yeah, that's going to be down. He's going to lose about a yard on that one, it looks like.
It looks like they changed the down marker on us, too.
Yeah, it was.
Third down.
It's third down. It was second down. It was kind of a mess over there. So,
yeah.
Senators once again looking to get set here, getting the play called in from the sideline. Coach Bausman calling that one in.
So you get the play. They're going to the line here. Hunt's walking to the line to go under center. So we got number. It's just going to be a push right up the middle. All right. I think they're going to. Are they going to give it to him?
Yeah, I think they're going to be just a touch short. So,
1st and goal here.
Yeah, just a touch short. Not able to get in on that one, but hopefully on the next play they'll be able to get in.
They're waiting on that play call to come in from Coach Bausman there. Looks like they're going to line up with some twins to the left-hand side here. Hunt's going under center. Motion. Oh, and he's brought down just – looks like they got a little bit of a cut block there on the front line. We're able to knock Hunt down to the ground.
Yeah, the side judges are calling him in, so that's going to be the first touchdown of the game for the Senators.
Looks like we're going to bring out our extra point team here. Bringing out the kick here. Looks like Morrow's going to be holding.
I'm not sure who's putting that one up.
Number 19. Oh, it's Gavin. Gavin Hunt kicked that one in.
There we go. That's a good one for him. Back to action here at Crawford, where the Senators do lead 7-0 early in the first quarter of play here.
Looks like we're going to be kicking off to the Crawford County Wolfpack here on Reedon Field. It's going to be a great night. I know the Senators got some momentum going there for them for the first time in a couple weeks. They punched the first score in. Interested to see how the defense comes out and capitalizes this time.
Senators set back to kick this one away. It'll be the first time Crawford has got the ball in the game, so looking to get some action going for them. It's definitely their offense has struggled in the past few weeks getting points on the board. They've run every offense from a wide out spread to a T-bone in the backfield. So
and he was met by almost every Senator there, just like he didn't have no lead blockers. That was a great play on special teams there. I know a lot of those guys are a little bit younger guys getting some play time. That was awesome for them to get the tackle in there.
Yeah, in comes number 5, Brody Fish, the quarterback, junior, 180, 6'2", 180. So good-sized kid. Can throw it around a little bit. Got some weapons that he can get it to. The question is, can his line block long enough for him to be able to get it away? So.
Yeah, that's something that I look for them to kind of maybe play around with a little bit here tonight, Craig, is with Anthony Baker and Gary Peppers out there on the outside. They're running the twins out to the right-hand side there now. The snap takes off. There's going to be a hand up right up the middle. Looks like he's going to be brought down by about 4 or 5 Senators again. It's going to set up about 2nd and 6.
Yeah. I believe that was 23, Caden Messer up the back, up the middle.
I couldn't get a number there. I was trying to.
I believe it was 23. So Fish gets the call again, runs it in.
Yeah, Craig, this is something that we're going to probably struggle with all night. They got a small group of kids that they're trying to run through this program and build their program as they go throughout the seasons. And this is one of those things that is great. They're building a program. Oh, looks like they.
Senator's going to jump off sides there. That's a nice hard count there by Fish to draw him off sides. So that's going to gain him 5 yards. Going to bring up about a second and 1, second and 2, second and 3.
Somewhere in there.
Just one of those that the Senators just don't stay put. Fish with a nice hard count gets them to jump. So.
That, Craig, that's something we haven't seen a whole lot this season either, and we're going to see a lot of it growing into sectional time, is those hard counts to get those extra 5 yards when those are just easy give-me's. So.
Well, it makes all the difference in the world if you can get those easy yards. So Fish going to take it under center, 2nd and 3, hands off up the middle. I don't know that he got it. He's going to be close, maybe short, just a yard. That's when they go to kind of that full house backfield there, 3 backs, and then kind of a triple option, but not a whole lot of option out of it. So usually it's a straight handoff. So going to be 3rd and 1 here for the Wolfpack. We see the play sent in, and then they go to what looks like a spread backfield here, or a spread. 2 wide receivers to the near side, 2 backs in the backfield, tight end on the far side. So lots of options here for Fish.
Handoff up the
Handoff up the middle, met by a whole line of Senators. They come in.
Well, that was close.
Yeah, he's going to get it by maybe half a yard. Going to be a first down there.
As they're going to move the chains
Yep,
for the
move
first
the
time
chains.
tonight.
First time tonight. Great job there by the Wolfpack, who do trail 7-0 here. First down and 10, ball on the nose of the ball on the 45.
Looks like the Senators get their call in there from Coach Gibson. Getting set up for this against this offense here, kind of seeing some different formations than what we've seen all year.
Yeah, this is the same formation they came out in last time with the twins in the backfield and twins to the near side. Going to be a straight
pitch.
Yeah, to 28. He gains maybe 2. Nice run up the middle for him to gain those 2. Fish gets the call again from the sideline, runs it all the way back across the field. So that's a long run for him each time to get those plays in.
So we got Colin Hasty coming in for us, trading out with Rolo.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
That right-hand side hash. Looks like they're going to run those twins to the right-hand side. Got that full house backfield. Ball snapped.
That one
handoff
up the middle again. That's 28.
Looks like he's still going to pick up about a 3-yard gain.
Yeah, going to bring up 3rd and 3, 3rd and 4, something in that range. Senators doing a pretty nice job of converging there. A lot of their runs are straight up the middle, so you're talking dives and powers.
Right.
The Senators, those two inside linemen, they've got to make sure they get their hand on somebody as they come through one of those holes.
Craig, that's something that these guys, they ought to be used to by now. We've seen a lot of that drive it up your throat kind of play. We kind of run the same thing. You get those 2-3 yards at a time. It's just who can get the stop one or two times at the line or make a good tackle in the backfield. The ball's handed off to number 23, Caden Messer. Looks like he's going to be bringing up about 4th and 2 or 4th and 3 here.
Something in that range. We see two.
I see two different official spots here.
Well, and we see two new Crawford County players come on, 80 and 81, both check into the game. But you're kind of in no man's land here, so you're probably gonna go for this no matter what.
Yeah. Well, and they're placed. It looks like they're about on the 46-yard line here. So I definitely think this is one of those things that you can't really kick it too much because you're going to be pinned in the end zone. You're going to be bringing it back out. So it's one of those things that.
This is the full house backfield here with 3 backs. They hand it off and get a little push behind them. Going to be right at the line. We see the side judges come in. That's going to all come down to the spot of the ball.
See Coach Lowry standing over there against that.
And we see Red Nance pointing the opposite way. So Senator's going to stop them. It's going to go over on downs to the Senators. Senator's going to take over 1st and 10 here. Crawford's coach is not very happy about that call at all.
Yeah.
That's super close and didn't even bring out the chains to measure it. So
yeah, that was really, really close.
Funny, the chains didn't have to move for the first down. So
they look like they moved about half a yard.
Yeah, Senator's going to take over here. They go with their wide receiver to each side.
Got that motion in the backfield. Pitch is out.
That's Hayden Crest. Hudson Crest. Hayden, his sister. Nice job gaining about 12 on that one. So good run up the middle there by Hudson. It's going to bring up another first down. Aaron Shockey Farm Bureau first down for the Senators. So marching that one down the field. They come out and get set again. Senators don't have a whole lot of formations that they throw at you. Most of the time they stay in that wing backfield. Kind of 3 backs, 2 wide receivers. So back to pass. That one comes out to Colton Brown right through his hands, unable to make that catch. I believe that's the first incompletion of the night. Usually Colton pretty strong hands. That one just went right through his hands. So he was on an island out there with Gary Peppers.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a good matchup, Craig. It looks like they're about the same size. I think this is going to be one of those things. It's kind of two of our go-to guys are out there. You got Hayden Morrow and then Colton Brown as well. Versus, I think they're 2 main wide receivers, so that shows you that they're going to be playing both ways all night.
Yeah, that's kind of a botched handoff there. Not even a handoff, unable to get it from the center. So Hunt unable to get that one, but does fall on it. Keeps it for the center. Is going to bring up 3rd and 10 from the 42. This is one of those times where the Senators can kind of air this one out a little bit, get some yards and make this a 4th and manageable. So they go to more of a tight formation. Both wide receivers move in tight.
Here comes the motion. Here's the pitch.
That's Tyler Miller out wide, looking to get some yards. He spins, dives for the first down, right at the stick.
See where they place the ball here.
I see the official coming in. He's waving a first down. Going to be, a first down by about a foot. So the chains move. Nice run there by Tyler Miller, picking up 10 on that run.
That'll be a first down for the Senators.
Yeah, first down for the Senators. Aaron Shockey Farm Bureau first down. Going to be 1st and 10 from the 30. Senators already lead 7-0 here in the first quarter of play.
Hunt goes under center. So we got a motion.
Back
Give
to
me a
Miller.
pitch.
Miller up the middle, tries to cut back. Not a whole lot there. Maybe gets a yard.
It looks like we had a blitz come in through our line there, and somebody didn't pick up, and he was able to read that and be like, oh, I need to cut back, and he just was able to get a hand on him.
Yeah, that original play was supposed to be run out wide, but Miller saw that wasn't going anywhere, so he cut it back up the middle, unable to get much. Like I said, maybe a yard. 2nd and 9 here. Senators go back to their original formation with their wide receivers out wide. Hayden Morrow to the top side, Colton Brown to the near side.
Here comes the snap. Just fakes the pitch.
Fakes
He's
the
gonna roll
pitch,
out
looking for
pass.
Colton Brown. Nope,
he's
gets
gonna-
it out of the backfield. I believe that was Miller.
I think so.
Yep, Tyler Miller.
Yeah.
This has been the Tyler Miller drive. Nice catch by him. Going to be a first down for the Senators at the 11-yard line, so that's a 19-yard pickup for Tyler.
That was a great play right there. I haven't really seen the
Yeah.
Senators run a whole lot of that stuff out of the backfield. I think that, matter of fact, I think we may have sent him in motion there to bring him around. That was one of those plays that we don't really get to see a whole lot. He had to run one direction off the field and then come back across to get into open zone over in the flats.
Yeah, I missed it. I thought he was going to Colton Brown out in the flats, so
Yeah.
or out deeper. So Hunt back under center.
So roll out for another
Roll
pass.
out past
looking
this
for
one.
Morrow.
Looking for Morrow in the corner. That one's up. Morrow catches it. Haven't got a signal yet.
Says he's out.
Says he's out of bounds. Going to be pushed out of bounds. Nice catch there by Hayden Morrow over the shoulder, but unable to drag his feet inbounds. So
Yeah, that was a great place there by Gavin Hunt. You know, that's kind of where you want to go, is that back corner. And that's one of the things that I know these kids practice all the time, is get that toe tap in. It may have just been one of those things that just the distance wasn't quite right, because he had to throw across his body all the way over into the far corner of the field. Just a little bit of margin for error there. So I think that was a great play all in all. Just let's see if we can capitalize on it, maybe do it again.
yeah, going to be second and 10 here, still from the 12. Senators in more of a bunch formation. 8 seconds on the play clock.
Looking at Crawford County's defense, looks like they got four.
Going to be a
4
pitch.
backs.
Hudson Crest looking for end zone. There he is.
Touchdown,
In.
Senators. Looks like we got a minute and 15 seconds left here on the clock of this first quarter. Senators are going to move on up to 13-0 as they lead here against the Wolfpack.
Going to be another kick by Hunt attempted. Hayden Morrow going to hold for him. So going to see if they can stretch this out to 14-0. You know, we said Crawford had trouble scoring early. Same with the Senators. Senators had trouble scoring early on. So that one down. Hunt
Kicks up.
drives it.
Ooh,
No good. So going to stay 13-0. With that, we're going to take a quick commercial break. Hear a message from Jamie Sullivan. We'll be back in just a moment.
Expertise, resources, commitment. At Sullivan Financial, we offer a team approach to financial planning, offering you a broader scope of expertise than you will likely find in any one person. Clients are our main priority, which is why we work to understand your unique circumstances and ultimately create a distinctive plan that provides a roadmap for your financial journey. Located in Mitchell, Indiana, they can be reached at 812-849-2670. That's 812-849-2670.
Back to live action here, where the Senators do lead 13-0 over the Crawford County Wolfpack. The Pack trying to get some offense going, have had some nice plays, some nice drives, but just unable to get those first downs kind of strung together to drive down the field. This is Pink Night here at Crawford, so we see their cheerleaders and their football players with pink.
Kicks away. Boy, that's a good kick. All the way received back at the 15-yard line.
Yeah.
Oh, looks like he might be brought down.
Yeah, brought down at about the 24,
Yep.
25, 24, something in there.
I think they're going to move him
on
up
up
to
to
26
the
for forward
26.
progress.
So Crawford going to take over there. Coming out, Brody Fish, the quarterback, had some nice throws in that first drive for them, just unable to kind of string it together like I said before. So
Yeah, you know, Craig, I'm glad you brought up Brody Fish there. I just got some information from somebody else that was able to let me know. Thanks, Brad Mills, for feeding that in. Brody is actually a converted wide receiver that played wide receiver before this, and when their coach Bell left, he actually took both of the QBs with him, which were his kids. So this is probably his first year underneath the center or in the shotgun. Looks like we're going to see a little bit of different formation here. Oh, that's a missed handoff.
Yeah, hands off to 28.
Senators
Nothing
are
really
all gonna
going
be
there.
Oh,
Oh, pitch back to Fish. Fish going to be brought down
for a loss
inside
here.
the 20. Going to be at about the 18. Tries to make that pitch there. You know, nothing really good happening there for the Wolfpack. Going to put them way behind the sticks. Go maybe 2nd and 18.
Yeah, you know, that was just a bad snap. You know, he went to make that handoff. The snap, I mean, if he would have just let the running back catch it, it probably would have been just fine. But he went to catch it, and the running back was coming at him, and it was just kind of a fumbled mess there. So we'll see how this next play goes. I'm interested to see how the Senators do. They're getting some momentum going their way. You know, pin them in the 20. Everybody gets hyped up, wants to make those big plays. Kind of forces you to make a pass here.
Yeah, this may be the last play of the first quarter. Handoff up the middle. I didn't see who that was that got that handoff, but going to gain some of those yards back, about 6.
It's going to bring up 3rd and long. Looks like it's going to be about 3rd and 11 to go.
Yeah. So that's going to be the end of the first quarter. We're going to step aside, have a commercial from United Producers. We'll be back in just a moment.
United Producers, Inc. We are the largest livestock marketing company in the world. We currently have 17 auction markets and 23 direct buying stations across Indiana, Kentucky, Ohio, Michigan, Tennessee, and Illinois. Our goal is to market your livestock to maximize your dollar while implementing animal safety procedures. To find your local market, visit our website at uproducers.com or contact Ryan Batt at 812-620-0769. Again, that is 812-620-0769. Farmer owned, farmer values.
Back to live action here at Crawford County, where the Senators do lead 13-0. The Wolfpack does have the ball here to start the second quarter of play. Going to be 3rd and 11 from the 26 after the kind of fiasco that they had there on second down. On first down, where the snap went to Fish in the backfield. He was able to hand it off, but then got the pitch back after losing about 8 yards, and then brought down for, I don't even know if it's considered a sack or a
I don't know how that one would be considered, Craig.
Because he handed off the ball, but then he got the ball back. So I don't know. But going to be 3rd and 11 here to start the second quarter of play.
It's almost like a little flea flicker pass. If he could through that ball, it would have been great.
Which I did see that against Paoli, they did run a hook and ladder. So be aware of that one coming.
Okay. All right. So they're used to tossing that ball back to somebody else. That's why they were able to make that happen. Okay.
So Senators going to come out in what looks like a 5 front.
Yeah, looks like we're running a 5 front.
Oh, nice hard count once again. Senators jump off sides.
You know, that's one of the things that we've kind of struggled with all year here is getting those easy penalties, giving up those easy yards, and you go from 3rd and 11, and now you're going down to about 3rd and 6. So I mean, it's one of those things. It's hard to give that up, especially rolling into sectional play. So we got to get our eyes on that ball and keep them on there. That way we don't jump off sides again. So here comes the snap. Ball's down on the ground. Looks like it's going to be picked up. Number 28.
Yeah, 28 has that one. He's going to be backwards, going to get forward progress to maybe the 27, 28 in that range. That's where they're going to place it down. So 4th and about 10 here. He loses 4 yards on that play, so we'll see if the Pack kick this one away. Brody Fish is their punter also, so not a whole lot of change going on in the backfield for them.
See Morrow dropping back there to receive this punt. We'll see how we all kind of capitalize on this, and hopefully the Senators, they almost had a close block there last week, so hopefully maybe we'll get one this week.
Senators lined up. Looks like they're sending everybody to go get this one.
Yeah.
He gets that one off. It goes off the
Kicked
side
out
of
of
his
bounds.
foot. Nope, goes straight up in the air to about the 30, which is the original line of scrimmage. So they literally punt that one with a net of 0.
Great ball placement there for the Senators. We'll take it for sure. Interested to see how the Senators kind of got 13-0 here on the scoreboard starting the second quarter. Kind of got a few balls in the air there during the first quarter. No completed passes into the end zone, but we'll see if we get that going around this go-around. I look for the ball to be up in the air a little bit more. Beans were within striking distance very early.
Yeah. So Senators going to come out in their standard formation, a little bunch. We see Hunt back to pass, throws it over the top. Nobody going to be there. That one in the vicinity of Morrow, but
I'm not really sure who that was intended for. There was two guys that were kind of crisscrossing there in the middle of the field.
Yeah.
I would say it was probably Morrow back in the end zone, but the ball just didn't quite make it there. It looks like we have a flag on the field as well.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the flag is, but
looks like it's going to be against the Senators.
Yeah, going to march off.
Probably a holding call there. I didn't see anybody bring it in.
Yeah, and I didn't see a hand motion from the official either, so going to place that one down. I'm going to say it's holding.
I had to guess.
So backing them up, going to be 2nd and 16-ish, 17-ish.
Yeah, this is not one of those positions.
Yeah, like we said, we get behind the
yeah.
sticks, and you've got to make up some yards quickly.
They've kind of struggled with this all year. You know, they get behind the sticks, and then we got to make up for lost ground. The ball's going to be caught.
Couldn't tell who that was.
I think that's Colton
Brown.
Brown.
That's Colton Brown out there, going to bring up a 3rd and 11. Nice catch by him out in the flats, just unable to keep his feet underneath him to get any yards after the catch. So
looks like we're going to bring up about 2nd and 12 here. So it makes it really tough when you start off and you go from 1st and 10 to 1st and 16. Now you're at 2nd and 12. You still got a lot of ground to cover within those few downs that we have. Ball's going to be handed off up
Tyler
the middle.
Miller up the middle.
Miller. Boy, that's a great run by him. He's brought down by 3 of the Wolfpack.
Going to be a gain of about 6 for him. Nice run. Way to keep your legs churning there, gaining that forward progress. Going to bring up a 3rd and 4. Pretty manageable there for the Senators.
Yeah, this is where you get that chance back to maybe make that one more strike or maybe even get one more push up the middle and get a fresh set of downs before we get to
We see Jameson Collier check out. So he comes out. Xander McFeeters replaces him in the backfield.
You motion here. Handoff.
Handoff to McFeeters. He's going to get the first down and maybe a few more yards. Going to gain about 8 total, so 4 yards past the first down. Nice job by Xander. Get that first down moving on the Aaron Shockey Farm Bureau first down.
Well, that was a great run. That was a great play. That they had a blitz coming in off the left-hand side. Hunt was able to deliver that ball just quick enough to where he wasn't able to get his hands on him. So they opened that hole up, and he was able to get those few yards out of it. That was very crucial for the Senators here.
Yeah, 1st and 10 from the 14.
Got Morrow out wide here to the left. Looks like we're going to have a motion here. Going to be dropping back for the pass. He's rolling out. He's going to throw across his body. It's going to be
deflected. Morrow gets his hand on it, but nice job by the DB over there to knock it out. That's number 4 for them, Gary Peppers. We saw him with a nice defensive play earlier on Colton Brown, so now he's switched to the other side and able to do so with Hayden Morrow.
Looks like he may be playing strong side, so I would say that he's going to probably face up against the wide side every time here. Like I said, it looks like it's going to be a good matchup between him and our receivers tonight. Just getting that ball up in the air, he looks like he's going to be a good defensive back to give these guys some competition here. Here comes the motion. There's the pitch.
That's 24, Isaiah Dennis. Yeah. Looks like he's going to gain about 8 or 9 on that one.
It looks like about a gain of 8 there.
Nice.
See where they place him.
Nice run there by him. Bring up 3rd and 2. Wide receivers spread out on this one. They had been in kind of a bunch formation. Now they're spread out. So
Yeah, you know, Craig, as I'm watching kind of like what we're doing, I haven't really seen a whole lot of that veer offense that Jeremy Lowry likes to run. It's been more so pitches and throws. So I think the Senators may have adapted a little bit to what they're dealing with here. There was a little bit of it. Get those 3 yards. Looks like we're gonna have
a flag. I'm not. That one came in from the backfield, or from the back judge. So going to be interesting to see what that call is. Haven't seen a hand motion yet from the official.
Is he gonna give one?
Wrong
side of the field.
Looking at our sideline.
Face mask.
Face mask. So
it's the Wolfpack.
Gonna gain a few more at the end of that. Tack on some more yards. So
you have the distance of the goal line there. It's gonna be about 3rd and 2 to go. The Senators lead here 13-0 on the.
Yeah, it can't be 3rd. It's gonna be 1st and 2. Yeah. That's a first down for the Senators. So it's gonna be 1st and goal for them from the 2.
Goal from the 2 here. That looks like a little bit of a blown-up play there.
Yeah, that was a mess. Hunt going to be brought down in the backfield.
I think he dived on that ball, Craig. It looked like it was.
Yeah, I don't know. That was
off or something there.
That snap just didn't look right, and that seemed
like
all the Senators stopped moving, and so I'm not exactly sure what's going to happen.
Looks like the two officials here, 3 officials here talking. Let's see what's going on here.
Going to be offsides on the defense, so that's going to move the ball forward a yard. Going to be 1st and 1. So 1st and goal from the 1. Senators trying to punch this one in.
Here comes the good old tush push. That one's for you, Brad. Here's the motion and the pitch. So he's going to get in.
Yeah.
It's going to be a Senator touchdown
Senator touchdown there. That's 32. Tyler Miller gets in.
Man, he's got the ball a lot tonight. I will say he's been doing a great job carrying it all the way up the field. Definitely one of those good kids that you're able to watch, and he always makes a lot of progress when he gets the ball. He's so fast that it's hard to even catch up to him.
Yep, heck of a job out of the backfield by him to be able to get that. That moves the score out 19-0 here in the second quarter of play.
Senators, like the Senators are going to go for 2 here.
Yeah, trying to stretch that out to a 21-point lead. They did miss that extra point on the last touchdown, so they're going to try to get the 2 back to make it a 21-point game. Senators lined up in their wing backfield.
Tyler Miller back. Here's going to be the rollout. Looking for a receiver. Doesn't have anybody. Looks like he's going to reach out there to Colton Brown, but it looks – he gets it.
Gets in. Just
after he takes a big old hit.
Takes a big hit, able to get in. That moves it to 21-0. We're going to step aside, have a commercial break from Busick Mechanical Services. We'll be back with more Senator action here in just a moment.
Is your ride not as reliable as it used to be? Eddie Gilstraps is the place to go. With 80 years in the auto industry, we know how to get things done. At Eddie Gilstrap Motors, we have an unbeaten level of commitment to buyers. Unmatched customer service, a wide array of new and used inventory, and various financing options are just a few of the ways in which we serve our customers. Give us a call at 877-227-9421. That's 877-227-9421, or just visit our website.
Back to action here at Crawford County, where the Senators do lead 21-0 going into the second quarter. Senators going to kick this one away.
Well, they had a long, great drive on that last one. They struggled right there at the beginning. You know, they had those penalties that kind of set them back. But they were able to come back and capitalize on it, which is what I love about this group of kids. They got a lot of diversity, and a lot of heart, and a lot of grit in them. So I'm interested to see how the rest of the game plays out, and let's rolling into sectionals. So here goes the kick. The kick is away.
That one's deep. Going to be.
He's going to roll past him.
Picks it up from the 12.
I think it was more than 5. He's going to be brought down at the 15.
Crawford going to hold on to that ball. There were some Senators saying, nope, came loose, but Crawford going to hold on to that one.
Man, that makes a long, long road when you got to go from the 15 all the way down.
Especially when you're struggling to string together first downs. So
Yes,
that
yeah.
makes for a really long field to try to run.
Yeah. Well, you know, and they had that last punt too, Craig. It was they got no yards out of it basically. They went out of bounds. Had a bounce there at the 30, and it kind of took a little while for it to develop. I know the Senators were coming in pretty hot. I don't know. There may have been maybe a tip on that. I don't know exactly what had happened there. Just wasn't a very good punt. So interested to see how the Senators come out and see if they're able to capitalize like they did on the last drive and get them stopped here in 4.
Crawford going to go with a dive straight up the middle.
Looks like that's going to be number 20. Is that number
23 maybe? Caden Messer?
No, that's a different number. Yeah, it was Caden Messer. Okay.
Couldn't really get a clean look on that, but I believe it was Caden up the middle. Second time he's touched the ball tonight, so Fish calls the play in the backfield again. They come out with twins to the near side and a single receiver to the far. Actually, trips to this side.
I'm trying to find out if that trips or is that going to be an off balance? Nope. They're going to throw a wing out there.
Yeah,
okay.
There we go. Comes back, hands off again. That's 23. Caden Messer once again gets that run. That's going to be a first down for them. Clock still running here in the second quarter.
You get the play in again here. Looks like they're going to come to the line a little bit quicker this go around. They are going to line up on trips on this side, Craig, like they were trying to do earlier. So I think there may have been a miscommunication between them. We'll see what happened there. It's going to be the handoff there.
Handoff to Messer again. He gets met by all of the Senators.
Number 25 there, Hudson. Or is that Hudson?
No, that's Xander.
McFeeder is on the tackle there, along with a couple others.
Well, and you see, you run that same play 3 times in a row, it's not going to work. You're going to have to you're going to have to change it up. After the second time, you may get them twice, but the third time you're definitely not. So,
you know, and that's something that I like to see that our guys are getting to see a little bit tonight. They're seeing some different formations, having to adapt to that where we didn't adapt as much last week. Learning how to get in there to make those stops and don't let them progress. So we're going to run out of shotgun here. It's going to be jumped off sides again by the Senators. Number 69 there taking the big old flop.
Yeah, 22 Jameson Collier, defensive end, jumps off sides.
I will say that was a great job by number 69. They were able to hold his position and let him just go ahead and push him over and not go ahead and make that jump as well.
So that's going to bring up 2nd and 4.
You know, I will say that he had to jump off pretty hard and get his hands on first to knock that big boy over.
Well, we also see a little different defense here because you see Hudson Crest playing that free safety position. Normally he's playing, outside linebacker. So they're going more to a 5-2 with him as a free safety.
What are we waiting on? Okay, here we go. Taking a little while to get set there. The ball gets snapped. Handoff up the middle to number 23, Caden Messer, but he's just going to
he's going to get
right
met.
at the line. Looks like they may actually bring him back about a yard. So this can bring up about 4th and 5.
Coach Lowry on the far side, very happy with his defense, the way they're able to get the stops there.
We're all looking at Coach Gibson to get their play call in here, see what they're going to be running. I really like that 5-2 that he's kind of set up in there. We haven't seen a whole lot of that this year. We've seen a little bit of it against Paoli, the Rams there, and had to kind of adapt to what they were running, means they kind of run the similar offense to what we run. So I'm glad to see that a little bit of a difference here. Looks like we're going to go with a little bit of a different setup this go around as well. Another handoff up the middle there.
Nothing there. 28, the ball carrier that time, gains maybe a yard, half a yard at I mean, it didn't get much. There was a pile that he had to try to step over.
Craig, I'm gonna have to quit going by that guy's signs over there on the sideline because he done messed me up twice.
Yeah, he comes in kind of at an angle, so it messes you up a little bit. But gonna be at the 34. As long as you don't call out the 51, we're in good shape.
There's that 51 reference.
So Crawford getting the call in from the sideline.
Senators look like they're in pretty good shape. I only see one or two guys with their hands on their hips. They're just kind of waiting on them to come to the line.
Remember, the defense hasn't been on the field very long.
You know, that's another thing, though. Our defense have been on the field all year long. They've got their reps in. They've got some conditioning into that situation for the defense.
Crawford going to take a timeout. We're going to step away for a commercial break from Michael Long with American Family. We'll be back with more Senator action on WWSR in just a moment.
As your American Family Insurance agent, Michael Long can offer you dependable auto, home, business, and life insurance, as well as other insurance products. He's big enough to serve and small enough to care. His team and their unique backgrounds, trainings, and experiences have prepared them well to help meet your insurance needs. Additionally, as residents of your community, they understand how important it is to be there for you. Together, they are building strong partnerships that help everyone succeed. When it comes to your car insurance, you deserve more than a card tucked in your glove box. That's why American Family Car Insurance goes beyond a piece of paper or an app to give you smart, customized coverage and real peace of mind. No matter how your life changes, you can feel comfortable you will have the right auto insurance protection and support every step of the way. Not sure how much or what type of coverage is right for you? Michael Long is the person to talk to.
Back to live action here where the Senators do lead 21-0 in the second quarter. Trying to get a stop here and maybe the ball back with enough time to score. Going to bring up 4th and 3 here for Crawford.
Yeah, Craig, this is one of those situations. You're rolling into halftime. You kick the ball off at the beginning of the game. You're going to get it in the second half. Are you going to go for it?
I don't. I mean, I think they're going to. I don't know that that's the decision that I would make in this place, but you know, they're just trying to string together some first downs.
I agree with that. I think it's going to be one of those differences. Might see a little bit of a different play here. His QB's going to keep it.
Yeah,
He's
Fish
going
to get out wide. He's met. I don't know that he got there.
It's going to be close.
The foot comes down. Looks like it's going to be a first down. All of Crawford's coaching staff says first down. So does the officials. So going to be a first down for Crawford. Nice job. Going to be a 1st and 10 for them. That's not an Aaron Shockey Farm Bureau insurance first down, but it's still a first down for Crawford. So Senator's going to come out and play 4 more defensive downs.
So they're rolling the clock here. I will say they're using a lot of the clock up, and when they're running, you know, they take a little bit of time to get to the ball.
Yeah,
able to get in there and kind of burn some of that clock, and it works great for you when you got the momentum going your way and you're getting first downs. But it's really tough to do when you're not getting those first downs. It's a real struggle.
Right, and they play a lot. Oh,
Ball's
ball
on
the ground.
Still going to be recovered by Fish.
I don't know. There's 2 or 3 Senators falling on top of it. They're trying to figure out who's got it because I think Fish originally had it, but then it came out again. So gonna be able to recover that one. Gonna be second down, but now they're gonna be 2nd and 11, 2nd and 12. So the Senators, nice job of tracking that ball as it came loose. I think Fish had it for a second and then tried to hand it off.
And, you know, they've had that trouble beforehand earlier. They had a long snap that was off to the side. He tried to catch it with one hand. He was also trying to hand it off. So I think they're having some miscommunication between him and the backs. You know, that's something that you get to see with a first-year quarterback. So definitely one of those things that they're going to be able to work on throughout their season. Here comes the snap. It's going to be rolling out to the left-hand side. Looks like he's going for it.
He's going to get
be
caught.
Oh, no, he's still up.
Still on his feet, coming back the
He's
other
coming
way.
around the other side. Looks like he's going to take off for it.
Kress able to bring him down eventually.
Still going to be short of the first down. Looks like it's going to be bringing up about 3rd and 3, maybe 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1. Okay, they're going to place him at 3rd and 1.
Fell and then forward progress. Going to bring up 3rd and 1. Nice job there by Hudson Kress, able to just get a hand on his shoestrings to bring him down. Kind of a busted play, but worked out for Crawford.
Out for him. You know, and they haven't really had a whole lot of trouble of gaining 1 or 2 yards all night. It's just they haven't been able to convert every single play.
Yeah. they've gotten caught behind the sticks quite a bit.
Yeah.
So Wolfpack set again.
Going under the center here. Looks like it's going to be a handoff to number 23.
That's Messer. Messer going to pick up the first down by about half a yard. So.
Well, it looked like he ran a long ways just to get a half yard, Craig.
It,
one hash to the other hash.
Yep, it's at an angle.
Yeah.
So
you know that takes a long time for that to develop. When you're running that far, you're always taking that chance. You got to get north south, and they're having a little bit of trouble with that tonight.
So ball right on the 50.
So they're going to run out of shotgun here. Looks like they're running trips to the left-hand side. The ball's going to be snapped. Looks like he's going to be dropping back for the pass. Looks for a receiver. Still can't find one. Looks like he's going to be throwing it short. Oh, and almost intercepted by number 23. I think that's Colton Brown, right?
Yep, Colton Brown.
Okay.
Gets his hand on that one. Fish takes a big hit at the end of that. He's got two Senators that come down on top of him. So.
Boy, he's tired. He's kind of coming to the sideline. I said, Coach, that was a long play.
Yeah, well,
it took a long time.
He's played every snap of the first half, so
Yeah.
he hasn't come off the field yet because he plays defense. He's also their punter and their kicker, so done every bit of it for him. So
yeah, and kudos to him. You know, that takes a lot of talent, a lot of effort to be able to go through the whole game, play both sides of the ball, and play those special teams positions as well, and never come off the field all night.
Senators set again on the defensive side. That one's going to be a pitch to Messer. Messer
Still
gets
trying to get north-south there.
Yep.
Looks like he's going to pick up about 3.
Yeah, he gets the edge there. Nice job picking up those 3. Still going to be manageable. Going to be a timeout for Crawford County. We're going to go ahead and step away. Also, get in a commercial break from Lynx Clothing and Shoes. We'll be back with more action here in just a moment.
Lynx Clothing and Shoes is proud to support West Washington Senator football and wish them a great season. Stop by and see us for all your school fan gear. We offer a wide variety of tees, hoodies, hats, and more. We also offer custom screen printing and embroidery for your team, business, or event. We are conveniently located on the north side of the Salem Square and have been serving our community for over 15 years. Our hours are Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, and on Saturdays, they're 9 to 3. Stop in or call us at 812-883-4154. That's 812-883-4154. Shop local and save.
Back to live action here at Crawford, where the Senators do lead 21-0. Final few minutes here of the first half. Sorry, I almost said the first quarter. It's definitely not the first quarter. It's the first half. Crawford driving here. Remember, they started off on about their 12-yard line, so looks like they're going to go with a 3 wide receiver set to the near side, 1 on the far.
So you're going to be running out of that shotgun formation, got those trips to the right-hand side. I kind of like that formation. It's got that wing guy. He's going to roll out. It looks like he's going to look to the flats there to get him. I think that's Messer. He's going to leave it.
No, that's 45. That's Isaac Adams.
Isaac Adams, okay.
First catch, big back out of the backfield.
Yeah.
Takes a big hit also, though. He's kind of rolling a little bit. Don't know if it's a cramp or...
I don't know exactly what's going on there. It looks like Coach is going to pick him up and drag him to the sideline.
He gets off the field.
He's holding his calf. I'm going to say it's a cramp.
Yeah.
Yeah. Got to stay hydrated. I know the Senators struggled that with the first half of the year. Yeah, they're going to stretch him out there. Getting back out on the field, he's a great running back. It's a great way for him to set up on that wing formation, get into those flats, and be able to pick him up a first down.
Like we said, 1st and 10 here. Final minute of the first half. Almost again, first quarter.
Drop back for the pass. He's rolling out to the left-hand side here. He's going to drop it back. It's going to be caught.
Is it caught or does it bounce
that's caught.
to him?
They're going to give him the first down. Looks like they're all the way down to the 20-yard line here. Oh, they're going to move him back one.
So that's the 21.
Yeah.
Still time is rolling here. Crawford going to have to speed it up if they want to punch this one into the end zone.
Yeah, you know, this is where they kind of struggled all year. Well, we got – is that the quarterback out of here on the wide receiver?
No,
side?
that's
Okay.
15 over
Okay.
here. So Fish going to roll, looking for a pass.
Oh, right off his hands. It's going to give him enough time for one more play, though, to be able to try to convert one more time.
Yeah, that was a great pass hit. I believe that's 81, right in the hands.
Yeah,
but
just bounced
right off.
You know, and he looks like a really tall boy. That's probably one of those things you could throw it up over his head.
Yeah,
and just about catch it anywhere.
Well, Fisher was being chased, so he didn't have a whole lot of time to get a real good arm behind it. So. Crawford going to come out, get set.
Let's say this can probably be the last play of the game here. Well, for the halftime.
Last play of the first half, yeah.
Last play of halftime.
I'm rubbing off on you. I tried to say the first quarter. So Fish back to pass again.
Roll out for the pass. Looks like he's got plenty of time. Ball's going to be up. Just going to be outside of range.
Yeah, outside of the range of the wide receivers. So I think we've got just a little bit left on the clock.
Well, they're barely
Crawford
along there.
Crawford is really tired. We see 4 or 5 guys with their hands on their hands and hands on their knees. So just under 25 to go on the play clock, on the play clock.
They're going to have to hustle to the line again here as they're going to try to get the play in. Looks like they're only going to have about 10 seconds to get to the line and make this play happen.
Even under that, we're at 5.
5. Okay, 4, 3, 2, 1, and they get it off.
They do get it off. Fish back to throw.
He's going to be met by a bunch of centers. He's going to be brought
down at
Who
the
got that
34.
Tackle? He's got a man laying on top of him. That was an awesome tackle. Who is that?
25, Xander McFeeters.
That's awesome.
Nice job staying strong there from his middle linebacker position. So going to be a timeout for Crawford. We're going to step away, take a commercial break. We'll be back in just a moment.
If you're talking, they will hear you.
We all want our kids to grow up safe and healthy. So we show them how. And we tell them with honest conversations that let them know what we expect. Not just one time, but every chance we get. That's especially important when it comes to alcohol and other drugs. Kids not only need to know the dangers and how to avoid them, they need to hear it often from you. And when it comes to pain medications, opioids, they need to know that they should never be taken without a prescription and never shared with friends or family. It's dangerous and illegal. So talk with your kids and guide them through the challenges of growing up safe and healthy. Because when you talk, they hear you. For more information about talking with your kids about underage use of alcohol and other drugs, visit underagedrinking.samhsa.gov.
So talk, they hear you. You can do it if you try.
Back to live action here where the Senators do lead 21-0. Gonna bring up 4th down and eternity.
Yeah, eternity. You know, you see the Senators, they come out in their prevent defense.
Yeah.
You know, we haven't really seen that a whole lot this year, so it's definitely something to see and kind of see how these boys react to this deep ball that they're going to try to throw. So they're going to bring the whole house on him. He looks like he's going to be brought down.
Yeah, he's going to go down in the backfield. Fish goes down as the clock runs out. So that's going to end the first half of play. Senators do lead 21-0. We are going to step aside for our halftime show brought to you by the Washington County Community Foundation. We'll be back with second half action here in just a moment.
Gates, Carnegie, Rockefeller. I'm not. Generous, caring, rich in spirit, I am. You don't have to be a person of great wealth to make an impact. When caring individuals give through a flexible, creative, capable organization known as a community foundation, our philanthropic potential is unlimited. As your local community foundation, we provide you the opportunity to permanently support the causes you care about, both near and far. We do this by protecting and administering permanent funds through thoughtful grant making to improve the quality of life in the community we serve. Simply put, donors who give through a community foundation build sustainable, permanent funds called endowments through contributions, big and small, to support organizations they care about most, forever. Through the generosity of our many donors and the responsible, informed investment of permanent funds, we will increase our grant-making ability for the benefit of our community for generations to come. All we need is you. What causes are you passionate about? What organization matters most to you? We can help you ensure your charitable interests are supported forever. Donors can give to an existing endowment or establish their own.
Some choose to give now, while others make their gift later through their will or estate plan. To learn what your options are, talk to your community foundation. We're here to help you reach your philanthropic goals.
If you love our community, let's leave our little corner of the world a bit better than we found it. Not just today, but for future generations too. The Washington County Community Foundation has been making our home a terrific place to live, work, and play since 1993 through the generosity of donors just like you. Why? Well, just like you, we also really love our community.
At Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, we're not just good at insurance. We're good at Matt's one-car, two-bedroom apartment with a home office/home gym insurance.
We're good at Nick's SUV and farmhouse with a remodeled kitchen/art gallery insurance.
And we're good at the Wilbur suburban home with the two-car garage/rehearsal space insurance.
Have you seen my hockey socks?
Have you checked your sock drawer?
Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop knocking on wood.
Some see a student athlete working on a shot. We see a powerful lesson in persistence. Some see a student preparing for success on an exam. We see a student athlete preparing for success in life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
In 2015, we launched the Dolly Parton Imagination Library. This is phase 2 of the Happily Ever After project. With the assistance of several local donors and sponsors, along with 5 years of fundraising by the Washington County Youth Foundation, we finally had enough resources to launch the service. The Dolly Parton Imagination Library is a free service that mails age-appropriate books to all required Washington County children under the age of 5. Although the faces of the leadership of the Washington County Community Foundation have changed over time, as is always the case with any healthy, thriving organization, the core values and mission remain the same. We continue to work diligently to assist our donors in creating a legacy that is meaningful to them. All of our success is directly related to the generosity of the sons and daughters of Washington County. We will continue to help our donors give back to our community through our foundation and improve the quality of life in our county.
It's time for the Commissioner's Corner, an exclusive weekly conversation about Indiana high school sports with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. Now for an up-to-the-minute report about what's happening in the constantly changing world of high school sports, here's Coach Bob Lovell with Commissioner Paul Neidig.
Welcome back, everyone. This is our weekly conversation with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. And Paul, man, oh man, what a busy time for all of you. You just wrapped up girls golf last week. We have the boys and girls soccer sectionals begin, unified football regionals, boys tennis semifinals, and the pairing show for football on Sunday. So I'm not sure you could jam any more incredibly important events into the schedule if you had to.
No, but you know what, Coach? We're always up to try, and so if something else comes along, we'll see if that fits too. But yeah, it is a great time. It's busy. We've got a lot of phenomenal competition going on, and as you said, we're in the middle of sectional week for boys and girls soccer, so we're trying to figure out who's going to be at Carroll Stadium here in a few short weeks, and unified flag football. Coach, you've seen it before, but the unified program, the partnership that we have with Special Olympics Indiana and the IHSAA for our champions together is just a phenomenal program, to where we take students that have an intellectual disability and pair them with traditional student athletes, and they play on the same team for their school. And if you want to get out and see the true spirit of sport, what's going on in our unified programming is just phenomenal.
I think what's also equally gratifying, Paul, is that your unified program was a student-athlete-driven project. They were the ones behind it. They were the ones that moved it forward and made it what it is.
That's exactly right. Our student advisory kids, which are representatives of our member school that advise our board and the Association on Student Matters, came up with this several years ago, and it's become a national model for participation. Yeah,
once again, the IHSAA and its kids, national model for something. None of us are surprised, quite frankly. We mentioned, obviously, we're at week 8 in high school football, and then Sunday we have the pairing show. It's annually, the pairing shows, I know, get huge numbers, huge views from people, and the watch party pictures that everyone sends, I think, quite frankly, aside from the obvious information, is one of the highlights of the show.
It is. It's nice to see teams gather in more of a social environment, get together. They have a nice meal somewhere, and they just get a chance to relax before the tournament gets started here in a couple of weeks. And I know we watch social media pretty close on night and like to get pictures of teams out with the gatherings and push those out across our social media, and especially on the network with two of the best football minds in the state of Indiana, with Coach Lovell and Paul Condry bringing the action to everybody.
I was going to ask if you were bringing some. I know Paul's great, but I was wondering if you were bringing somebody else in to be that second voice. No, look, we've done it a long time. Quite frankly, we've both lost track of the number of years that we've done it, but we're mindful of the responsibility that we have and how important this particular night is to people around our state. And we're also mindful that we get the opportunity, and we're blessed to be asked to do it, and we're going to do the best we can. But again, we're wrapping up high school football. It won't be long until winter sports begin. When does practice begin for basketball, girls basketball, boys basketball, and other winter sports while we're at this point?
Yeah, and that's exactly right, Coach. It's just phenomenal, and the things that happen on an annual basis across this state are unbelievable.
It's going to be a fun weekend. He's the commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. We have a lot coming up this weekend. Don't forget to tune into the IHSAA Champions Network Sunday, 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock for the pairing show. Paul Condry and I will be honored to be there and hopefully not disappoint anyone. Paul, enjoy the week. Once again, thanks for all you do for sports in our state, and we'll look forward to having a great time on Sunday night.
Thanks, Coach. I look forward to tuning in on Champions Network.
Thanks for listening to The Commissioner's Corner with IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig and Coach Bob Lovell. And thank you for your continued support of the high schools in your community.
After 2 years of study and research, the Washington County Community Foundation launched its first proactive initiative, Youth First, in 2007. Their goal was to create a positive environment within the county where youth are valued, their needs come first, and investments are made in their well-being. In 2011, Youth First merged with the YMCA to best serve youth through their common commitments to youth development, healthy living, and social responsibility. This merger allowed for further utilization of Youth First missions and the possibility to grow development assets in our community more initiative.
Please welcome your Indianapolis Colts!
My philosophy is we're going to throw to score points in this league and run to the
Zach Moss at the 10, he's at the 5, touchdown! Another big play for Josh Downs. And he's picked off by the Colts. Puts it outside, down the far sideline, he's at the 30. And the Colts defense has come up with a stop!
You come to Lucas Oil Stadium, you're in for a 60-minute just brawl.
And it's going to be some exciting football.
At Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, we're not just good at insurance. We're good at Emma and Jake's just baby-proof their 2-bedroom bungalow to prepare for baby number 1 insurance. We're good at Madeline and Chance's just gave in and became minivan people to make room for baby number 2 insurance. And we're good at Gabby and Nate's just moved to a house with a bigger backyard to welcome fur baby number 3 insurance. Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop knocking on wood.
After 2 years of study and research, the Washington County Community Foundation launched its first proactive initiative, Youth First, in 2007. Their goal was to create a positive environment within the county where youth are valued, their needs come first, and investments are made in their well-being. In 2011, Youth First merged with the YMCA to best serve youth through their common commitments to youth development, healthy living, and social responsibility. This merger allowed for further utilization of Youth First missions and the possibility to grow development assets in our community more initially.
Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, we're not just good at insurance. We're good at Matt's 1-car, 2-bedroom apartment with a home office / home gym insurance.
We're good at Nick's SUV and farmhouse with a remodeled kitchen / art gallery insurance.
And we're good at the Wilbur suburban home with the 2-car garage / rehearsal space insurance.
Have you seen my hockey socks?
Have you checked your sock drawer?
Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop knocking on wood.
Some see a student athlete working hard in the weight room. We see a future leader learning there are no shortcuts to success. Some see a start to a swim meet. We see the starting blocks for life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
In 2012, the Washington County Community Foundation began working on its next big initiative, Education Matters. The goal of Education Matters is to increase the educational attainment of adults residing in our county. The initial focus has centered on adults with some college and no degree. With the assistance of scholarships and a peer mentoring program, the foundation began helping adults return to college to complete their degree or obtain a certification in 2013. Realizing that strength lies in numbers, Washington County partnered with Clark, Floyd, Harrison, and Scott counties to create Education Matters Southern Indiana. This initiative continues to build.
Are you looking for a great HVAC person that's also local? Somebody who's from here in Southern Indiana? Then look no further than Mike Busick and Busick Mechanical Services, located in Paoli, Indiana. They offer a wide variety of services, including not only maintenance, but repairs on all of your heating and cooling needs. Got an ice maker on the fritz? They can help you with that. How about a commercial chiller or freezer? They've got your back. Is your boiler on the fritz? They can help you with that too. They even work on outdoor furnaces. Best of all, they're located right here in Paoli, Indiana. Give Mike a call at 812-498-1736. Don't worry, Mike Busick knows every aspect of the HVAC maintenance inside and out. Mike is a problem solver and can get all your equipment up and running like new. Whether it's summer or winter, then Mike is your guy. Busick Mechanical Services, HVAC done right, Paoli, Indiana.
812-498-1736.
Back to live action here at Crawford County, where the Senators do lead 21-0. Hunter, run down some scores that you found for us.
All right, Craig, I ran through and I was kind of scrolling through all the social media platforms. Looks like we got Salem 8-0 over Charlestown, Milan 21 over South Decatur 14, North Decatur 62 over 0 against Edinburgh, Springs Valley 21-0 over Perry Central, Paoli 54 over Mitchell to 0, Scottsburg 44-0 against Eastern.
So that runs down all of our area scores at the moment.
Plus a few there sectional players.
Well, getting onto that, sectional is just around the corner. The draw for sectional is actually tomorrow. So or sorry, not tomorrow, Sunday. You'll see the draw for the Senators. Senators are in a different sectional than what you've seen in the past. It's always kind of been a Paoli, or not a Paoli, a Perry, and Springs Valley, Eastern Green, those schools. We now head to the northeast. We're in North Decatur, South Decatur, Edinburgh, Knightstown, Milan. So going to be a haul there if we get a road game. If not, we'll be back at the friendly confines there on the West Washington School Corporation complex there, at Art Sanders Field. That's always the hope. It's always nice to be home. So
that's for sure. We always love to be on Art Sanders Field, especially come sectional plays. Something about it just always kind of gets the chills going and gets everybody out in the community, gets them all out there, gets them rallied around all these kids. And, normally it comes out for us. So I would like to say that maybe there's some good luck in there on the dirt on Art Sanders Field.
Yeah, that's exactly it. If the Senators can play a home game, that'd be great. When it comes time for sectional, but they've got to get past this one and next week at Salem. So Senators ready to kick the ball off here to start the second half of play.
Another great kick.
That one
almost over his head.
Driven deep down to the 10. Nice cut back across the field. Got some room to run. Going to be a flag come in. So
I think that's either a block in the back or a holding. The coach is out there. He's got his arms out. He's like, "What's going on?" As Brad said earlier, he's all the way out to the 15-yard. He was all the way outside his box. But you're going to have that a little bit here and there.
So the Senators going to get set on defense here to start the second half. Like I said, they are up 21-0 here, just underway with that opening kickoff of the second half. Kind of all Senators in the first. Crawford able to get some first downs and get some things going, but were unable to really string it together to really amount to a scoring drive. They ended the first half on a nice drive, but then were driven backwards on a sack that pulled them back. They were down to about the 25 and finished out on about the 40. So
yeah, Craig, I look for this group of team here, this Crawford Wolfpack team. I got a good feeling. I would say they'll probably put a little bit of points on the board here. We're going to probably see a little bit of a different dynamic coming from them for the second half. They're all refreshed. They had a really good drive that last go-around. So I'm interested to see how the Senators' defense come out and how they capitalize on this first set of downs, see if we're able to punch one in the start of the second half, just like we did the start of the first half.
Big shout-out to our third broadcasting partner, Brad Mills, who's normally with us. He's up in Dwyer, Indiana, visiting some family, so he's up there unable to be with us, but big shout out to him. He's the furthest that I've got. That's about 200-ish miles away from here, so if somebody can beat that, shoot me a message.
Looks like that first place is going to be a dud. It's going to be a loss of about 4
yeah,
there
4 or
for
5,
the Crawford.
So they back up.
Senator defense definitely come out and are ready to play this half.
Like we said, with all of those kind of blowouts going on around, this may be the matchup game.
Yeah, this might be one of the closest matchups. I will say that Milan South Decatur game is pretty close. It's only about a touchdown game, but that was at halftime. So not really sure how that's going, if they've started their second half yet or not.
Well, those of you who are wondering, Milan is a sectional opponent. If you're wondering where Milan is, go up to Scottsburg, get on 50, and keep going like you're trying to get to Ohio.
When you get tired, you'll get there.
You'll run right into it.
Yeah.
So, huge sign about a foot by a foot that says Milan, and if you blink, you'll miss it. So.
Snaps away. Looks like it's going to be a handoff up the middle. This looks like he's going to break free.
Yeah, nice
first
run
down.
there. Going to pick up about 13 on that run.
Messer on that one.
13-yard run for him. Going to be exactly like you said, Hunter, a first down here for the Wolfpack.
There's an official signal in there. Roll the clock here. And that's something that we keep saying is they take a little bit of time to get to the line. It's taking them some time to get the ball off, so they're going to have to speed up this second half if they want to try to contend with the Senators here.
Well, and that may be something when
Oh, there's the other flag. Got him second set of downs, second half.
that may be something that the coaching staff for Crawford realizes. Hey, we've got a lot of guys that play both ways, so we can control the pace when we're on offense and slow this down so that they can get a little bit of a breather.
Yeah, I don't really ever think about it that way, Craig, but I think you're right. It looks like they only got about maybe 20 more guys standing on the sideline, if that.
Yeah.
There's going to be a handoff up the middle. I see a flag coming
Yeah, we're going to be a
out.
false start again.
I think this one's going to be against the Wolfpack, though. Yep.
So go forward, go back. That's a little bit of a two-step there.
Yeah. That's
So
going to be a start over on
yeah, going to be first and 10, just how we started. So,
we'll take it.
like we said, the Senators do play here at Crawford tonight. Then next Friday night they are at Salem. But don't forget, also next week is sectional volleyball. Our girls are at Christian Academy for volleyball sectional. They do play Thursday, and then I believe it's Saturday for the final 2 rounds of that.
Ball's going to be snapped. It's going to be handed off to Messer. It looks like he's going to just be stopped.
Yeah,
Big old cloud full of white jerseys there.
Get stuffed there. The volleyball sectional, probably the top two teams in that sectional, Christian Academy and Borden, match up in the very first game of that sectional. So the Senators do have a pretty good shot of advancing out of
first round there.
The first
going towards this Saturday night their game.
Yeah, that'd be great for the girls. They've done a nice job. I've covered a lot of their games. They were playing some really good volleyball, and then had some sickness kind of go through the team, including their coach, who couldn't call any plays, so she had to actually sit for one game because she couldn't talk. So hopefully they're all healthy now. They did beat Paoli earlier this week, and I believe they lost to Eastern on Thursday night. So.
Yeah, this is number 28 there on the carry. It looks like that was a pretty solid carry, but I think it's still going to bring up 3rd and 6. So still got a little bit of ways to go here. I'd look for him to maybe roll out and try to make a pass out of this go around. So they're waiting to get
the play in. Fish runs it in from the sideline.
Craig, that's got to be exhausting. He's having to run to the sideline all the way out to the numbers every play, and then run all the way back to the huddle. That's definitely tiring on a kid.
And he
plays
plays
always.
Yeah, he's always on the field.
Yeah. There goes the snap. He's going to roll out for the pass. He's got a Senator coming after him. Ball's up, incomplete. Boy, he took a big shot.
Yeah, I
think that was by Xander McFeeters.
Yep, from his middle linebacker position.
Yeah.
Comes up and just lays the hammer down. So Fish pops up, comes back over to the sideline. Going to run back in with another play. I would think they're probably going to kick this one away.
See if they can get a mulligan on the last kick.
Yeah. I think this may be the first time Fish comes off the field.
Okay, so I think they're going to send another.
They're going to send somebody else in to kick it. I believe he's normally their punter.
Give him a breather. Get some water in him. Here comes the Senators.
That's a much better punt.
Much better punt. Hayden's going to pick it up after a bounce. It's going to take off. Looks like it's going to be a great return here.
Yeah, up the sideline he goes.
Got one guy beat. Here he goes. He's at the 10. He's at the 5. Touchdown, Senators.
I don't see any flags on the field, so that's going to be a touchdown for Hayden Morrow. Nice punt return by him. Wasn't real sure that it didn't hit another Senator before it bounced, so that's why Hayden grabbed it.
He received it, yeah. He had a guy coming up on him. He had one guy blocking him. It looked like it may have bounced and maybe bounced off his shoulder pad a little bit there.
Yeah, so great job there by Hayden to realize, hey, I need to grab that and be on the go. So good job there. Pushes that score out 27-0. Senators do lead.
I'm sure Coach Lowry's over there jumping up and down. We can't see him at the moment, but I'm sure he is.
I'm not exactly sure what we're doing. Looks like we're going to huddle up.
I don't know.
I don't know either. They're all going to the sideline, so.
Are they wanting to? What's going on here? We got
maybe a timeout. I don't know. The Crawford's coach is wondering just like we are, not real sure
what's going on.
What's happening?
People out there scratching their head, like, what's going on here?
Yeah. But nobody signaled for a timeout, so the Senators coming back onto the field.
This is I mean,
or maybe not. I don't know. This is the first. Crawford's coach is trying to find out from the officials what's going on.
What's going on? Why are we standing here waiting? You know, is this a running clock? Like, are they running the down marker clock? You know, the snap time? You know, is it just
There comes the Senators. They're coming back out onto the field.
okay? Well, I can't tell you who took a timeout or what happened.
Or
there.
if
I'm assuming
anyone
it's
took
going to be a timeout.
Yeah, or if anyone took a timeout.
You know, I know they call this an untimed down, but normally that's not how it goes. Yeah. We're sending the guy off.
Yeah, we got too many guys out there.
We got time running here.
So now he gets off the field.
It's like Gavin's going to signal for that ball there. It looks like that might be a false start by the Wolf Pack. Hayden took a pretty good hit there.
Yeah, that was I don't know what went on there. That was a complete mess all around. So we're going to step aside, have a commercial break from Jamie Sullivan, Financial Services, and be back in just a moment.
Expertise, resources, commitment. At Sullivan Financial, we offer a team approach to financial planning, offering you a broader scope of expertise than you will likely find in any one person. Clients are our main priority, which is why we work to understand your unique circumstances and ultimately create a distinctive plan that provides a roadmap for your financial journey. Located in Mitchell, Indiana, they can be reached at 812-849-2670. That's 812-849-2670.
Back to live action here at Crawford County, where the Senators do lead 27-0 in the third quarter. Like we said, that was kind of a mess on the last play. The Senators unable to get it through the uprights on the kick. So
you know, it looked like a Wolfpack jumped off sides. You know, Hayden took a pretty good hit there. You know, he's holding the ball. I'm sure that it was one of those things. But the ball is going to be kicked away here after Senators score a touchdown.
It's a nice kick.
Another nice kick. He touches the ball.
Drives him down to the 5.
That's where he's going to pick it up. Is he going to be? Looks like he's going to break free here for a little bit of yards. That's going to be a block in the back. We'll see if they call it.
It's still going. That's Hunt that brings him down.
Finally going to be brought down. I don't know if that kind of looks like a flag beside the coach's foot, but I can't really tell.
I don't know. That was a.
You know, normally you're supposed to throw those towards the field, Craig.
The last two plays have been kind of train wrecks all around. So.
Nope, that was just a rag. Okay. Well,
no,
Brad,
that's way back there. That's a hold.
Okay.
That's a hold. So it's coming way back because you see where Crawford's walking in.
Yeah.
So.
Looks like he's going to bring it back to the 30.
Maybe.
You know, and that's one of those things that those boys needed that momentum.
Oh, I see it right here. It's laying on the 20.
Oh, there it is. Okay,
Yeah.
I see it now. I was like, man, I don't know how they didn't call that one.
So they're going to march it back from there, and it's going to end up at the 10. So
okay,
I'm going to say that was a block in the back, just like you said.
Yeah.
So block in the back going to be spotted there for Crawford at the 10. That's where they're going to take over. They're going to hand the flag back to the official. We thought it was a rag. We were wrong. It's not. It's actually a flag. Crawford has a yellow towel laying on the sideline too, so that's why
Brad says I hate when players have yellow jerseys and yellow cleats and yellow anything because then it messes with him.
So Crawford going to come out in.
They got that trips formation, I think, out here to the right-hand side. Nope, that's an official standing there. Okay.
So that one up the middle. 4 Senators there to bring down the Crawford back. Haven't seen a number on him yet. 23, that's going to be Messer.
Yeah.
He's had a pretty good game for him so far. When he touches the ball, he's getting 5 or 6 yards per run, so that's good.
As Brad messages in and says yellow is evil. You know, this is one of the things that I love. We're able to sit up here and have a good time. You know, we're over here in Acres Studio today, able to watch this game and be able to bring it to you live. The snap's going to go. It's going to be handed off, but he's going to be met. It looks like he's probably going to pick up about 3 with that falling forward progress.
We see Rollo coming up from the bottom of that pile.
Yeah, I would say Rollo was in there. He probably was the first guy to get his hands on him. Just had to have a couple more guys pushing me over.
So going to bring up third and
Third and 1, okay.
Yeah, 3rd and 1. Going to be nice run there for the Wolfpack. See if the Senators can stop them here.
You know, this is where Wolfpack struggled a little bit tonight, Craig, is they've had a couple missed handoffs on 3rd downs where it was 3rd and short, and kind of gets them dropped back to like 3rd and 4 or 4th and 4 or 4th and 5. So we'll see if they're able to capitalize tonight. They're bringing the whole house. They're going to push.
Yeah,
he's going to get it.
They're going to get that. That's going to be a first down for Crawford. Nice run there for them.
That's a good QB keep there by Brody Fish.
Senators looking to the sideline for Coach Gibson to call in the defensive play. Clock now does wind. Going to be 1st and 10 from the 23. Fish with the play, so the line comes out and gets set. Senators
running that 5-man front again here. He's going to walk up another linebacker here. He's going to be handed off.
That's 28 out wide. Nice job by.
Looks like he's going to pick up. That's probably one of their best first downs they've got all night. It's going to bring up about 2nd and 5. Okay, maybe 2nd and 4. Looks like
it's that diagonal.
Yeah, it's that diagonal. Well, they're going to say 2nd and 3.
So the Senators lead 27-0 here. Really playing some pretty solid defense.
Yeah, you know, you got this wide side of the field here over here. It looks like they're probably going to just run another push again. And they get the Senators off.
Yeah. This is a formation that the Wolfpack have done a really nice job with. They line up 3 backs in the backfield, and they hand it off normally to the first one through number 28, and then the other 2 kind of get behind him and push him the rest of the way through. And it's really nice, a really nice offense that they get into in that kind of short down and distance. They're able to really run that, and it worked really well against Paoli. So it's just they've got to get in that short down and distance to be able to run it.
Yeah, and they're going to bring up a 1st and 10 here at about the 35-yard line. 27-0 here, Senators lead.
They're lined up in that power formation again. It goes off to the first back through,
handoff to him.
But he's met by a line of Senators.
There's a whole line of Senators. We got a excessive blocking down here.
Yeah, that's
There's a blindside reference, and many of you don't know that.
That's 20 yards downfield, so they send in new back, so I think they're going to go out of this big set from the backfield and going to go back to their kind of spread offense.
Yeah, they're changing their guys out of here. They're going to walk to the line here. Okay, they're going with Brody's out wide here. It's not back at quarterback. He's going to set up as a wide receiver. The ball's going to be snapped. Looks like it was going to be just a quick draw. It's going to be a false start against the Pack.
I think you misread a number. That's Anthony Baker out wide, not 5. There's a 1 in front of it, so it's 15, not 5.
You sure?
Yep.
No, he's still on the field. He didn't go out.
I know you saw 15 out wide.
No, he was over there. He was playing slot on the other side of the field.
Nope, he wasn't.
Okay.
He was in the backfield.
All right, that's my fault. Ball's over their head.
Over Messer's head. He falls on it in the backfield. It's a bad snap. Going to lose the Pack probably 12 to 15 yards where Messer finally falls on it.
It's one of those things they get themselves in a situation and kind of just starts to fall apart.
Yeah.
It looks like we're looking at like 3rd and 30.
Yeah, it was exactly 3rd and 30. It was 2nd and 14, so they lost 16 yards on that bad snap over the head. Fish brings in the play again from the sideline. Like we said, he's run probably 2 or 3 miles tonight pretty easy.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure, man. I would think that he plays on the track team as well. He's probably the best in shape. They're going to bring out a little bit of a
going to be a twin backfield.
Yeah, Fish is.
I don't know that anybody got set.
Like waving this off. Is this going to be a timeout? I can't really see.
Yep.
Yeah,
going to be a timeout.
Wolfpack.
We're going to step aside, have a commercial break. We'll be back in just a moment.
In 2012, the Washington County Community Foundation began working on its next big initiative, Education Matters. The goal of Education Matters is to increase the educational attainment of adults residing in our county. The initial focus has centered on adults with some college and no degree. With the assistance of scholarships and a peer mentoring program, the foundation began helping adults return to college to complete their degree or obtain a certification in 2013. Realizing that strength lies in numbers, Washington County partnered with Clark, Floyd, Harrison, and Scott counties to create Education Matters Southern Indiana. This initiative continues to build.
We're back live to action here at Crawford County, where the Senators do lead 27-0. Trying to string together some plays here for Crawford, but it just seems to fall apart for them as soon as they get a couple of good plays. Then they get one bad one that kind of goes in the opposite of everything that they gained. They gained 14 yards, doing really well, and then a snap over the head drops them back 16. So we've got a 3rd and 30 here for the Wolfpack. Fish.
Yeah, this is where one of those things that, next play, it's one of those things you almost have to kick it. So you're rolling out for the pass here. Ball's up.
Throws it up.
It's going to be
caught.
think it's caught, but he still isn't going to make it back to the original line of scrimmage.
Nope, that's Hudson Crest going to drive him out of bounds. I'm not sure who caught that ball. I think it was for Gary Peppers. So that's going to bring up, 4th and
15, maybe? It's longer than that.
19, maybe?
Yeah.
So
probably somewhere in there.
A nice 11-yard gain, but still going to be behind the stick. So we see Hayden Morrow drop back to return this punt. Last time they punted to him, he took it to the house. So be interested to see what Crawford does with this punt. Kicks that one away. Morrow
going to pick it up.
Fields it, gets to the far side, trying to work his way across.
He's trying to get it again. Looks like he's going to get 1 or 2 guys on him. He's going to be brought down at the 40-yard line.
Yeah, nice return there for Morrow. That's a return of 38. So almost back to
I didn't see where he caught that at. Did you, Craig?
Yeah.
Okay.
So Senators driving again here. Remember, we're kind of in that mercy rule realm. If we can get a touchdown and a 2-point conversion, that'll get us to that 35-point difference, which then gives us the running clock the rest of the game. So Senators trying to get to that point.
I will say that's one of the things the Senators have going for them. There's the pitch. It's going to be running up the middle. Oh, and he's finally tackled from the behind.
Yeah, that's a nice run there.
He's going to be picking up about 5 out of that run.
Yeah, that's Tyler Miller again. Remember, he had the huge first half, able to really run and get everything that he wanted going that way, but haven't really been able to call his name a whole lot in the second half because this is only the second time that the Senators have touched it on offense. So
yeah, that's what I was saying, Craig. We haven't really had that disadvantage of being on the other side of the 50 all night.
Yeah.
So I think that's one of the things that helped the Senators here. They're running downhill all night.
Hunt's going
to roll out for the pass. It's going to be deflected by number 4. That's Gary Peppers.
Peppers, nice job getting his hand in on that one and knocking it away from Morrow. He's pretty pumped about that one. So
yeah, I think that was one of those things too that Hunt was a little rushed. He had a guy right behind him, right on his heels.
Well, and as soon as he took the snap, he rolled and he was right there.
Yeah, the guy was there.
We got a player coming off with a cramp.
Number 71 there for them. We're bringing in 74.
Yeah, he came off. You could see it. It happened to him at about midfield, so he had a good 20 yards he had to run to get off the field with a cramp. So
Hunt's going to go under center. We're going to have motion here. It's going to be a pitch out wide.
Yeah, that's 24 for the Senators.
It's going to be
Isaiah Dennis.
Touchdown, Senators.
So Isaiah Dennis punches that one in. Going to make it 33-0. I don't see any laundry on the field. So 33-0 for the Senators. Going to come out. Let's see. Let's see how we line up.
We're going for 1.
I see Hunt going back, so we're going to kick this one.
We're going to kick this one away.
Hasn't been super successful on the kicks tonight, so we'll see how this one goes. Crawford lines up 5 guys to the near side of the field.
Yeah, they're bringing them.
Kicks that
up.
one. It's up
and, it's
and good. So that moves it up 34-0. We're going to step aside, have a commercial break from Busick Mechanical Services. We'll be back in just a moment.
Are you looking for a great HVAC person that's also local? Somebody who's from here in Southern Indiana? Then look no further than Mike Busick and Busick Mechanical Services, located in Paoli, Indiana. They offer a wide variety of services, including not only maintenance, but repairs on all of your heating and cooling needs. Got an ice maker on the fritz? They can help you with that. How about a commercial chiller or freezer? They've got your back. Is your boiler on the fritz? They can help you with that too. They even work on outdoor furnaces. Best of all, they're located right here in Paoli, Indiana. Give Mike a call at 812-498-1736. Don't worry, Mike Busick knows every aspect of the HVAC maintenance inside and out. Mike is a problem solver and can get all your equipment up and running like new. Whether it's summer or winter, then Mike is your guy. Busick Mechanical Services, HVAC done right, Paoli, Indiana.
812-498-1736.
Back to live action here where the Senators do kick that one away. It's fielded at the 25. Senators going to come out on the defensive side of the ball here. Crawford back on offense. The Senator defense has been on the field for quite some time tonight, just for the fact that the offense is really scoring pretty quickly. The last drive, Isaiah Dennis one handoff and takes it to the house for his first score of the night.
They're going to get that play in from Coach Gibson there. Get ready to set up against this offense here. Looks like they're going to bring the full house setup again. You know, eyes on the ball here. See if they can get them off sides. The ball's going to be handed off up the middle to number 28.
Nice gain for him. That's 9 yards. Crawford wanting a first down, but I think he's going to be short of it. And when they line up with those 3 backs in the backfield, it almost always goes to that first guy through. So,
you know, we'll see if they can get a first down here, Craig. They've been kind of struggling, you know. Like I said earlier, they get in that short distance, and it's always hard for them. So I look for a quarterback to sneak up the middle here with Fish. He did it earlier, and we'll see if he can do it again. They're going to hand it off. It's going to be a power to the right-hand side. Looks like he's still going to pick it up. We got a shoe off.
Yep, 69 loses his shoe, but the good thing is it's going to be a first down for the Wolfpack. We're under a minute here in the third, so.
He says, I don't know what to do. My shoe came off.
Well, it's still tied, so he's got to untie it, and if you've ever tried to tie shoes with
Especially
gloves
on, yeah.
It makes it real difficult.
Yeah, and you know those lineman gloves, they're padded across the knuckles and the hands and everything where they're getting their hands inside and they may be catching a face mask or inside of a pad. You know, scuffed up knuckles is not an uncommon thing for a lineman.
All right.
They kind of rush to the ball there. We'll see what kind of play they run here. It's going to be that handoff kind of power.
Yeah, they're going to be offsides.
Yeah.
So like we said, you know, they do a great job getting that first down on the last play, but then they're going to be backed up 5 yards on an offside. So every time they kind of get something going for themselves, they just shoot themselves in the foot. So backing it up, 5 going to be 1st and 15 from the 38.
You know, as the Senators lead here 34-0 here in the second half. I think we're clocking down here, getting pretty close to the fourth quarter, sorry. Looks like they're just looking at
yeah,
the
they're
clock
going to let
here.
the clock
they're
run
let
out.
It run down. Yeah, I believe that's going to bring the end of the third quarter here, rolling into the fourth quarter, 34-0. Senators over the Wolfpack. You know, we've had a lot of really good drives. We've had some good things going on special teams, Craig. I think it's one of those things the Senators have done a really good job besides just not having their eyes on the ball and letting up some of those small yardage plays go on.
If you're talking, they will hear you.
We all want our kids to grow up safe and healthy, so we show them how. And we tell them with honest conversations that let them know what we expect. Not just one time, but every chance we get. That's especially important when it comes to alcohol and other drugs. Kids not only need to know the dangers and how to avoid them, they need to hear it often from you. And when it comes to pain medications, opioids, they need to know that they should never be taken without a prescription and never shared with friends or family. It's dangerous and illegal. So talk with your kids and guide them through the challenges of growing up safe and healthy. Because when you talk, they hear you. For more information about talking with your kids about underage use of alcohol and other drugs, visit underagedrinking.samhsa.gov.
So talk, they hear you. You can do it if you try.
Back to action here at Crawford County, where the Senators do lead 34-0. Start of the fourth quarter. The Wolfpack's going to start out 1st and 15 after the offsides that they ended the third quarter with. So, going to see if the Wolfpack can get something kind of going together.
You know, the benefit for the chain guys over there, they didn't really have to move a whole lot.
Nope.
You know, they're kind of in that middle field position there, just kind of waiting on them to get across that 50. So we'll see how the Wolfpack comes out and faces this Senator defense. Looks like I think we got some fresh jerseys in there on the front line. We'll kind of see how these younger guys get in here and play tonight.
That one handed.
Drop back for the pass. It's going to be deflected.
Deflected. Nice job there by, I believe that was
Hudson.
Yeah, Hudson Crest gets his hand on that one, knocks it up in the air, so unable to complete that one. Going to bring up 2nd and 15. 2nd and 15 from the 38. We see Crawford sending in some new guys into the huddle.
Fish goes back in.
Fish gets it from the sideline and runs it back in.
Runs all the way to the sideline every time he runs back in. You know, it's one of those things that I know he's got an armband on. I keep watching him look at it. This just yell a number into him.
We see Isaiah Dennis also check in, going to play some cornerback here.
Number 23, Messer there. It looks like he's getting some yardage, almost a pickup of about, I would say almost 8.
Yeah,
you know, but
nice
they're
spin move there by him.
When you start with 1st and 15, and then you go 3rd and 12, that pickup of 8 really doesn't help you a whole lot. Now you got 3rd and 7 to go.
Yeah, so we're going to see what Crawford comes out with here. They've been kind of in their power offense, 3 backs lined up. They stick with that, so we're going to see what they can get. Probably try to get this down to 4th and manageable.
There's the handoff, the power to the left-hand side here. It's going to be Messer. It looks like he's going to get the first down.
Yeah, nice job there by him, kind of lowering his head and running hard, turning those legs over, getting that first down. So going to move the chains. Great.
See if they're able to capitalize here on this first down, Craig. You know, this is where they've struggled a lot.
Yeah, great run there by Messer. He's kind of been their offense tonight. You know, Fish has really kind of struggled. He's been chased a lot in the backfield by a lot of Senators. So Messer's been kind of their go-to offensive guy.
We got some fresh guys there on the line. We'll see if they try to get them on a hard count. Yep.
We've got Senators down all over the place.
Yeah.
I believe it's going to be an offsides.
I think it's on us, but it may be against them. Just kind of depends on which way they call it.
No, it's on us.
Okay.
We jumped for sure.
We had a jump on the far side, and then when they snapped the ball, the gentleman on the other side over here, this left-hand side tackle, he took off, and he kind of threw everybody off. They were like, oh, they're waiting on the whistle to blow. And
going to be 1st and 5 for the Wolfpack. like I said earlier, I really like this power offense that they're
it makes it
running
really
here.
hard to see what's coming out of it. You know, the quarterback tucks in real nice and neat in there behind the big center that he has to guard him, and you got a couple big running backs here. You're able to just hand the ball off to the power to the right-hand side.
So that's 28 with a nice carry there, going to gain about 2. Going to bring up third.
About third and 3. Yep.
Right in that range. Are in the fourth quarter here where the Senators do lead 34-0. So, you know, Crawford going to have to do some real digging here to get back in this one, but they're looking just to get a score, just to punch one in. So.
Yeah, you know, they're wanting to get one on the board. That way they can keep trucking along and get some momentum going their way tonight.
Senators do a nice job of not jumping that time, but
Yeah.
Crawford going to push the
The
pile.
feet went, but the arms didn't.
Yeah. Going to push the pile. Going to be enough for the first down here.
So we might be getting ready to get an official timeout. Yep, we're getting an official timeout here.
We got somebody
kind
kind
Senator down on the field.
Kind of.
I think that's going to be number 25.
Yeah, that's Xander McFeeters.
Xander McFeeters. He's hopping up, though. It looks like he's doing okay.
Yeah, he just got kind of at the bottom of that pile.
Yeah, you know, that's one of those tough spots to be on. Coach Murphy there comes out and gets him off the field.
Well, and Xander, just a freshman, 5'10", 194 pounds, but does a great job, you know, from that middle linebacker position. That's something that Coach Lowry's super excited about. You know, Xander playing that middle linebacker. He's going to be there for the next 3 years, you know, after this year. So he's going to be a 4-year starter on the defensive side of the ball at that middle linebacker.
And I already know, you know, Coach Dwayne Nance there, I'm sure he's pushing him to get into the weight room and build up some muscle, get some size to him. That way he's able to take some of these bigger guys down that they face every year. There's going to be a sweep out to the left-hand side. That's a toss to Messer. He's going to be met with about 5 Senators. I see a flag come down on the play. Let's see what they're going to call that.
22, Jameson Collier in on that tackle. Looks like it's going to be a face mask on the Senators. So.
Okay.
Going to get even more on that one. So he's going to pick up 1 on the play, but going to gain another 5 for the face mask. So that brings up 2nd and 4. It's one of those inadvertent face masks. Didn't really grab it and drag him down by it.
Pull him down. It wasn't personal foul face mask.
Yeah, just had his hand on it.
Yeah.
Crawford's coach is not real happy that it's not an automatic first down.
Yeah. Even though it is a first down.
Yeah, it is a first down. So, either way, that's a handoff to Messer. Going to get in the pile, not going to get there. Rolo's got his arms around him.
Well, he was still standing up.
Yeah.
I don't know who that one is.
Well,
72. We don't have a number on him.
No.
That's a little bit of a different running back that we haven't seen.
Yeah, I thought it was Messer who had it
too.
Going to bring up 2nd and 5. The run there doesn't get anything, so. Yeah, Messer's going to be in the backfield off to the side, so. Fish
goes under center here. We got the number 73 there.
Going to be handed off to Messer this time. He gets it, lowers his head, unable to.
I think he's going to pick up the first down there. Their coach is signaling the first down.
Yep.
They're going to move the chains here.
So they've strung together 2 first downs here in a row. You know, the offense looking pretty good out of this big backfield. Those 3 backs back there, lots of options to hand it off to, and you know, you're really not you're not losing anything by handing it off to any one of them. So
right, yeah. You know, Craig, and that's one of the things is we said earlier. You know, they're eating the clock. They're kind of controlling the game. They've had a few penalties go their way, and they've had a few go against them. But, you know, all in all, this is a pretty good drive going for the Wolfpack. There are going to be 7 people in and out. I'm afraid they're probably going to have to use a timeout here. Fish is going to rush him down on the ground. It's going to be a snap and a push up the middle.
Well, that may work out to get him a few yards, which is better than the loss of.
The loss of down, yeah, or the loss of 5.
5, so gains maybe 2. But that's just based on a kid losing his shoe. He's got to get his shoe on, and
Yeah.
and it happened with about 10 seconds to go. So they ran another one on to take his spot.
Looks like we got a sub coming in here for Rollo.
That's Xander McFeeters coming back on.
Okay. So they're all going to be looking to the sideline. I think Xander's getting ready to play some nose. He is.
Yeah, he kind of fills
He's gonna
that.
step that spot up from the middle linebacker and be able to get a good push. The ball's on the ground. The Fish is going to be just met by every Senator on the field.
There's two.
There's two in the
Isaiah
back,
Dennis and Hayden
Morrow,
Morrow
which
are the
both
only
safeties.
are the only two that weren't in on that tackle. So great job there by the Senators for a kind of a gang tackle. The other 9 on the field were able to get a hold of Fish and bring him down. So
yeah. That's what we were saying. They get some momentum, something happens, and they kind of start falling apart a little bit.
yeah, and we see they sub out their 2 backs that they put in the backfield for kind of their more spread offense look. Going to bring up 3rd and 15 here. Senators do lead 34-0 in the fourth quarter. Crawford quickly up to the line, not much time left.
I'm not really sure why their coach uses a headset because he ain't had it on the whole game, but it's in his hand.
Yeah, going to be a timeout here for Crawford. We're going to take a timeout of our own. We'll be back in just a moment.
Is your ride not as reliable as it used to be? Eddie Gilstraps is the place to go. With 80 years in the auto industry, we know how to get things done. At Eddie Gilstrap Motors, we have an unbeaten level of commitment to buyers. Unmatched customer service, a wide array of new and used inventory, and various financing options are just a few of the ways in which we serve our customers. Give us a call at 877-227-9421. That's 877-227-9421, or just visit our website.
Back to action here at Crawford, where the Senators do lead 34-0 going halfway through the fourth quarter of play. Going to have a 3rd and 15 for Crawford as they're trying to string together their 3rd first down here. Coach Gibby comes out talking to his defense, trying to get them pumped up with a stop here.
Yeah, I'd say we'll bring in some younger guys here to kind of help finish this drive out, maybe get the ball back for the Senators, and maybe try to drive one, maybe hopefully down all the way down the field.
And when we go to this 5-2 kind of offense, we just noticed it. But
we've done a really good job. Ball's on the ground. It's going to be recovered by the Senators. I think that's number...
Is that 25? Is that Xander McFeeters?
I think it is Xander. So I see...
Haven't seen him come
Tyler
out of that.
Miller over there, and then...
Yeah, still
got an eyeball.
He still hasn't turned.
There it is. Hang on. Yeah, it is Xander McFeeters.
Yep. Nice job by Xander to get that turnover. So Senator's going to come in. I still believe we've got our first string offense in there. We've got some subs in, but mostly our first string guys trying to get that next touchdown for them.
I'm not really sure what happened there, but there was a giant hole to the right-hand side, and we ran the ball to the left-hand side.
Well, and it seemed like we jumped off sides.
Yeah, everybody took off on the right-hand side really, really fast. There was a giant hole, and then the ball went to the left.
So I don't exactly know what went on there. I'm not so sure our offense really knew what went on there. I do know that Rollo came off after that
Which
play.
I believe Rollo has been playing center for us. So
yeah.
I'm kind of a little bit confused to hear who might be playing center for us tonight.
52. I believe that's Houchin.
I believe it is. Alex Houchin. Yep, that's Alex Houchin. Going to be a motion and a pitch. It's going to be cut up field, getting north and south. Looks like he's going to pick up about 6.
Yeah. Nice run there.
I will say that was a great block by Alex Houchin on the far side of the field. He ran him all the way to our sideline.
All right, that was 24 Isaiah Dennis with that carry. So nice job by him. He's gaining quite a few yards here. Touched the ball, I believe, twice and gotten a touchdown on one of them.
He also got a touchdown earlier in the game tonight.
Hunt back under center on this one. He's going to keep it, going to gain the.
He's going to get the.
Yeah, he's
going
to get the first down by about 3.5 yards. So. Doing a nice job there, just moving the ball, moving the chains. Senators trying to drive it here. This would be the nail in the coffin to kind of end this one. Spread that out to the 35-point mercy rule. Ball on the 45 here. Senators lead 34-0 in the fourth. Hunter, have you been able to find any score updates?
I have not, but I will start working on that as we speak, Craig. Looks like Hunt's going to roll out for a pass. The ball's up. Hayden Morrow catches it for the first down. He's going to be brought down out of bounds at about the 40-yard line.
It's going to be a gain of 14 for him, so going to move the chains there. That's an Aaron Shockey Farm Bureau Insurance first down.
Well, we haven't got to call a whole lot of those because the guys just keep scoring on first down.
Yeah. So nice job there by Hayden to get a first down. Senators moving the ball well here. Senators go kind of to a bunch package there. That one flipped out to 32. Tyler Miller, who gains 12. Move the chains again. Another Aaron Shockey Farm Bureau Insurance first down. You can tell that the Wolfpack is just getting kind of tired. They're the guys that have played the whole game, just getting kind of wore out here. Just can't really keep going at that pace. So Senators kind of exploiting it a little bit and getting the offensive push from the offensive line because the defensive line has been in for a long time. Hunt back under center. That one goes up the middle. I believe that was also Miller. Haven't seen him pop up from the bottom of that pile yet. Nope, that was Jameson Collier with that carry. So going to bring up 2nd and 3. Nice 7-yard run for him on first down. Offensive play comes in from Coach Bausman on the sideline. Back under center. Collier in the backfield. Got motion. Flips it to Tyler Miller. Miller looking to get up the middle of the offense. Going to be close to the first down marker. Believe they're going to give it to him. So going to be 1st and 10 from about the 16 maybe. So the Senators can get one more first down before they've got to get into the end zone. They've done a nice job tonight on the first down runs. That was an Aaron Shockey Farm Bureau Insurance first down for them. Play call coming in. Going to be a timeout. So we're going to step aside, take a timeout. We'll be back with more Senator football action on WWSR in just a moment.
In 2012, the Washington County Community Foundation began working on its next big initiative, Education Matters. The goal of Education Matters is to increase the educational attainment of adults residing in our county. The initial focus has centered on adults with some college and no degree. With the assistance of scholarships and a peer mentoring program, the foundation began helping adults return to college to complete their degree or obtain a certification in 2013. Realizing that strength lies in numbers, Washington County partnered with Clark, Floyd, Harrison, and Scott counties to create Education Matters Southern Indiana. This initiative continues to build.
Back to live action here at Crawford County, where the Senators do lead 34-0. Senators go.
Looks like it's going to be about 1st and 10 for the Senators here.
Yeah, we see Gent Tankersley check in. That ball on the ground.
Pushed up the middle.
He falls on that one, so we're going to have a 2nd and 10 right where we started off. We got some other Senators checking in.
Yeah, we're going to have some subs coming in and out, trying to get some fresh guys in, trying to hopefully punch one more in the end zone here, get a running clock. hopefully take one to the house.
I didn't see who that was.
I don't really know. I think that was a little bit of a miscommunication play. I seen two guys are still pushing him. I can't believe they didn't blow that dead.
I thought it was 6. I thought it was Andrew Chastain maybe out of the backfield. But,
I believe it is.
But not 100% sure.
I believe it is, but I don't know where they're going to mark him for forward progress. I mean, he made 8 yards out of that play, but they pushed him all the way back to the line of scrimmage before they blew the whistle. So I'm not really sure what was going on there.
We also see number 3, Suvak, check into the game. Trying to catch some of these numbers. Charlie Armstrong also into the game, number 5.
It's going to be the pitch. I think that's a pitch to Charlie, isn't it?
Yeah, and he gets driven down at the original line of scrimmage, so that's going to bring up 4th and 10. We're under a minute to go here in the 4th, so Senators probably going to get one more play of offense, and then if they don't get the first down, the game will end on the exchange there. So going to be 4th and 9 from the 16.
The handoff up the middle.
He's going to be brought down, so that's going to be
that'll be a turnover on downs.
Yeah, turnover on downs. Crawford going to get the one last play of the game here. Their offense running back out onto the field. Our defense is coming out. Like I said, one last play here for the end of this game. Senators are going to be victorious 34-0.
I won't say that yet. You never know. I've seen it happen. You have that little whoop play.
Well, they're going to be victorious either way.
Yes. Yeah, they will be victorious either way. They play the longest yard whoop play, you might end up with one here.
Here's the hook and ladder.
His Fish is counting his players here on the field. He's going to ask his lineman to get down. He's going to go out of the shotgun. Ball snapped. He's rolling out for the pass. And he's going to be met by a bunch of Senators.
That's going to be the end of the game right there.
I was going to say, I thought he threw the ball at a Senator, but I'm not really sure if they're going to throw a flag on the end of the game.
Either way, that's going to be the end of the game. Senators are victorious 34-0. Hunter, run down some scores that you've got.
Yeah, of course, Greg. So I have some final scores here as well from the Senators 34-0 over the Wolfpack. Also have Paoli 64-0 over Mitchell. That's the final score. Scottsburg 51-7 over Eastern, final score. Milan still playing against South Decatur 42-14. North Decatur 82-0 over Edinburgh. Salem 30-16 versus Charlestown.
Give me your sweet and sour for the game. We've done that all year long. Might as well continue it.
Yeah, of course. So my sweet for tonight is these boys. They come out and they executed really, really well on the offensive standpoint. We've seen some different stuff. We didn't run a whole lot of the veer stuff that we've been kind of being shut down on all year. So we started running some sweeps, started throwing the ball a little bit more. I'd also say our special teams did a really good job. We kicked the ball a lot better tonight as far as special teams. I know we pinned them back in the 15, sometimes in the 5-yard line with our kicks on the kickoff. And that's very crucial when you're coming out to play, especially come sectional time, to make them drive a little bit farther than what they have to. My sour for the night is just being able to keep your eyes on the ball. You can't have those small mistakes, especially rolling into next week. You know, Salem, everybody gets to kind of watch this film. It's something that they're going to kind of try to capitalize on. If they're able to take those short 5 yards, about every set of downs, they're going to take it.
So for me, I loved our defense tonight. I like the 5-2, with Hudson Crest in the deep backfield, like a free safety back there, standing beside Hayden Morrow back there. So, great job for that. I really like that. The sour is I don't think we were really sharp tonight. We just looked a little off throughout the game at certain points. And going into next week, we've got to, certainly we've got to clean that up with Salem. But then we've got to also going into sectional, our sectional is by no means a cakewalk, with North Decatur, Knightstown, South Decatur, and Milan. Those are all, some really good teams in there. So that draw, of course, like I said, comes out Sunday. So we'll know who we play then and where it's going to be. Big shout out to our volleyball team that plays their sectional matchups this week. Tuesday night is the opening night of girls sectional at Christian Academy. We don't play Tuesday night. We play Thursday night at Christian Academy, and then the championship games will be Saturday. I believe they play morning for the semifinals and evening for the finals there. So those are our upcoming live streams, along with next Friday night at Salem.
Yeah, Craig, I'm glad that you brought that up. This is one of those things. Our school does a really good job about rallying around these girls, rallying around all of our players and our teams that we have. Being able to come out and support these girls would be a big thing for them. I know they've fought really hard all season to try to get to where they are now. I know you said Borden is playing one of the two matchups were number 1 and number 2 kind of teams in the sectional, so it's definitely leaving a pretty good runway to get some more games underneath your belt to get them hopefully to the sectional final to hopefully compete in that. Also, one other thing I would like to say is thank you to Gilstrap Motors and Salem Kart Show. I know we didn't really say a whole lot about it all night long, but we appreciate you as far as doing our scoreboard. And then also wanted to say Brad sent in some thoughts. So Brad's kind of sweet and sour is what I'm going to give. He's got some thoughts here. We struggled a little bit throughout the night of being able to keep our ball going up the middle. We had to run those sweeps to keep it outside. We've struggled a little bit with that as we went throughout the year on the offense and the defense. We've kind of been a little bit weak. Craig, I'm glad you brought up the defense. That 5-2, it's kind of something that we really haven't seen a whole lot out of our defense this year. We kind of started doing that.
Yeah.
It started to work really well for us. And then I would like to see some improvements in that. We're having some fresh guys coming in. We're just now starting to adjust to that. So I definitely think that there's room for improvement in that 5-2 front, especially going into next week with a big competitor against Salem. That's a county rival. I believe that will be the one to beat if they want to win this county championships.
Yep. So with that, we're going to go ahead and sign off tonight. So once again, thank you for listening. We'll be back live again next Friday night with the Salem-West Washington game. So we will see you then.